guys, Mr. Orange here, and I'm back with Genshin Impact. But this time, it's a little different. I usually do shorts on my channel of Genshin Impact, but this time, I actually wanted to get down and dirty with the new Fontaine update. And I want to bring you guys on my journey to see my reactions to it. I'm really excited. I've been waiting for Fontaine for a long time, and I feel like I want to start something new. I never did like a walk playthrough kind of like thing on my channel ever, so this is gonna be the first time where I bring you guys along instead of doing it myself. Usually I would, because I like to experience things for myself, but I was like, why not? Why not try stuff new? Cause I feel like that's better for life when you try stuff new. You know, you learn new things, and it might help me grow as a channel. So anyway, let's get started.
Good old caravan rebot. Now let Paimon think. What were we up to the first time we came here?
We're going to Fontaine.
Oh, Paimon remembers.
Oh.
Nahida's consciousness had been trapped by the doctor, but we followed the clues she left behind to help her.
Wow, good memory, Paimon. Wow, man, that's bringing me back. It's just good storytelling. I'm gonna miss it so much.
So much time has already passed since then, and it seems Sumeru's changing for the better now that Nahida's in charge, right? Paimon
Yes,
just
sir.
hopes this will last a long time, and then Nahida won't have any more new problems to deal with.
Yes, but as long as we're around, it's hard to say what will happen. Yeah, I think this one fits it.
Yeah, guess you're right. We somehow always find ourselves right in the thick of it. Who knows what will happen next? Come to think of it, maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble.
Damn, Paimon. Give me a break. What? I've been taking care of you this whole time, and this is how you treat me? I'm joking, I love Paimon. I was just thinking that you might be the problem, Paimon. Yeah, Aether, let's get back at her. Who she think she's talking to? I'm the MC.
Huh? Me? Before Paimon ran into you, Paimon never ran into any trouble. At most, when she was super tired, Paimon got caught in some strange whirlpool and sucked out into sea. And even then, you fished Paimon out.
Oh, so you're blaming me. Good comeback, Paimon. I still think it's you, though, but, you know, good comeback.
Anyway, for Nahida's sake, maybe we should think about heading to our next destination for now.
Finally, next stop, Fontaine.
Ah, look who it is. Running into you in a place like this?
Whoa!
I can see you two still love wandering around.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's Dia! Since when are we just wandering around? We're usually taking care of some serious business. Even though it may have nothing to do with our journey.
Dia's design is so fire. It might be one of the best in the game. But oh my god, her kit. Yeah, man. I'm still gonna get her, though. I'm still gonna get her. See, that's how Hoyoverse gets us. Like, they know we're gonna get these characters anyway, even if their kids are bad, which is not good.
But never mind that. What brings you here?
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. Nothing too interesting. Just escorting a shipment of goods. I'm on my way to report back. That's when I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. What were you two talking about anyway?
We're preparing to leave Sumeru and head to Fontaine and start our journey anew.
Huh?
Damn, dude.
You serious? Can't say I saw that coming. But you are travelers after all. I guess you'd never stay for too long in one place. Bumping into you like this will become a rarity. I'm starting to feel sad just thinking about it. Hey, how about I gather a few mercs to escort you two? What do you say?
Thanks, but no need. Oh, Paimon had no clue you'd miss us so much. But don't worry, we'll come back to see everyone when we get a chance.
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you two, I'm sure it won't be anything you can't handle. So, when are you leaving?
We'll leave as soon as we're finished. A few more preparations. Journey should be spontaneous. I think that's the word.
Oh, wait a sec. Paimon just remembered there are still a few dishes in Sumeru that Paimon hasn't tried yet. Now, where's that list Paimon made?
God damn it.
I see. Guess you won't be needing a going away party or anything. It's sad enough to see you go like this. Though, now that I think about it, Sumeru wouldn't be what it is today without you. Seems true heroes always prefer leaving quietly.
By the way, should we go say bye to Nahida?
Bro, she's in our head, bro. Nahida is a great Archon, but kind of creepy. She's in our head. She can see she can see and hear what we're doing. It's kind of creepy. In our dreams, of course.
Oh, good point. Then there's no need to bother her in the real world.
Then, I guess this is goodbye for now, Traveler and Paimon. Whether as a client or a friend, you're always welcome to come find me.
Take care. Bye, dear. Thank you for everything.
Goodbye, dear. Bye-bye, Sumeru.
Cutscene? Sorta. There it is, guys. This is epic. This is a free game, by the way. I know we sometimes choose to forget that, but this is a free game. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. No way. What the heck, dog? Wait, do I have to really far down there? Yeah. Oh, the wave rider. Sorry, guys. It's like you get lazy when you have all these things to travel on. Like you forget that, like this is a game where you travel and stuff like that. Like all these teleportations things, these waypoints. It makes me forget that I have to like. Bye, turtles. All right, let's go. Let's go, 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 let's go. Oculus. A Hydro Oculus. You know I gotta get this, guys. Come on. Hydroculus.
After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it! Oh, this must be Fontaine's port! Wow! Everything looks so advanced in Fontaine! I've heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines!
So I heard. And it's about what I imagined. It's even more impressive than I expected. Definitely this one.
Just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do. What do you think?
Let's start by meeting the Hydro Archon.
Good idea. Nahida gave us loads of useful information. Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for information at this point.
Our journey is to find my sibling, and also to find the truth.
Yeah, the more we can learn, the better. So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? Nahida said that she has a very unique personality, whatever that means.
Well, I just thought about this. After our journey's done, where's Paimon gonna go? Or where are we gonna go? You know what? Let me not speculate. That's way ahead. That's like, I don't know, 5 years or something like that. I don't know. From now.
To learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
Yes, sir.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
Excuse me. Can I help you two? I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
Ooh, Lynette.
Hi.
What's she doing over there?
We're travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask, but you seemed to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened. In fact, it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
Really? Like, a real trial? But the way you were talking about it and the words you used just now made it sound like some kind of story.
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives. Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House.
So they see trials as some sort of opera?
But, shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? Not to question Fontaine's way of doing things. It's just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette, as well as the Oratrice
Neuvillette.
Mécanique Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
A judgment device created by the Archon. So this is the new nation of justice.
Oratrice? Is it some kind of machine too? Oh, Paimon's curious. We should check it out if we get the chance. Wait, Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon?
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Furina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally. In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
Make an appointment? Lady, I'm the MC. I go wherever I want to. Time slots? What is this?
Huh. Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
No. Lady Furina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
That's right. After all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people can't get enough of her.
Huh. First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before. Wait!
True.
Paimon gets now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity here, right?
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
Hang on.
Ah?
This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about. You should show some more respect.
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful in front of visitors. Otherwise, I might get arrested and find myself face to face with Monsieur Neuvillette.
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
Seems the people of Fontaine really like the Hydro Archon, but they don't appear to revere her.
Alright, I think we get it. At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House. But who knows how long making an appointment will take? Guess we could have a look around the city in the meantime. Hey, what are you looking over there for?
Traveler is very observant. I don't know if you guys ever noticed this, like in the past few like regions, like Inazuma. I noticed it more in Inazuma and Sumeru. The traveler is very perceptive. Like he sees things sees things faster than other characters. Like Palmer wasn't even paying attention. Like more observant. That's the word. More observant. The other characters. I don't know. Maybe I'm being. Maybe I'm just looking too deep into it. But there's a girl over there. She's been standing alone for quite some time now. Pay attention, Paimon.
Huh. Maybe something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her.
Paimon, she isn't gonna die. Ooh, unless you know what? Let me prelude. Being honest, see, I'm not French. I can't. That I don't know how to say. I'm sorry. I'm really am. So I'm never gonna try. Ooh.
Hey, how about we get some tickets to the next trial?
I think we'd better wait and see what kind of case it is first.
Guys, I don't know if you guys can hear this. This waterfall is loud in my ears. I'm glad they quiet it down so you can hear the people talk. Lynette.
Hello there. Excuse me. Are you alright?
Huh? I'm fine. Thanks.
Oh, okay then. We just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there. See?
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
Maybe they're mermaids. Or fantastical. No. Fantastical race. No. A fantasistical. Fantasistical race from Fontaine?
No, people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memories. Now, it's been completely submerged. He would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of the sea. But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories. It won't be long before it swallows us.
Sorry. Paimon doesn't really get what you mean.
Ah, I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Oh, and you are?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern.
Just in case to let you guys know, I already summoned for Lyney. I think Lyney. Yeah, Lyney, I think that's his name. Yeah, Lyney. I already summoned him. I got him in his weapon, so yeah. And you get Lynette for free if you guys didn't know that already.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lyney, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
It's Orange. Thank you, Mr. Orange.
We were just talking with your sister. Even though we didn't really get what she was saying.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason.
There's hardly anything left for me to say around you, Paimon. You always steal all my lines. Oh, if you guys don't see what they're doing here, then you guys probably know what they're doing. As that Aether, voice actor, he doesn't, get to say much, even though he's the main character. It's like Paimon's the main character sometimes. But I don't mind that, to be honest. Yes, Paimon can get a little annoying sometimes, but I don't really mind her. To me, she's cool to me, but a lot of people feel different, so they playing on that joke, and I don't think they're gonna fix it either. So get used to it. There's hardly anything left for me to say around you, with you around, Paimon, because you always steal all my lines.
So that's how you think it is?
Yes, sir. That's how I think.
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Seems you were right, Paimon. We are quite similar.
This was cute. I like this moment. This is cute.
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories? And that it won't be long before it engulfs you too?
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for some time now. Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now.
Oh? What's happening in Fontaine?
Where to begin? Let's put that question on hold for a moment. We still haven't formally greeted each other yet, have we?
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Hello, traveler.
Hello, sir. Hello, Lyney. It's a pleasure to meet you, my friend.
And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
Oh, alright then. Well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now.
That's gonna be used in the story down the line. I could tell for something.
By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Archon. Would you be able to show us the way?
So you're going to see Lady Furina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the Opera House later myself. I'll gladly take you once I finish things here. Please, follow me. You said you were going to see Lady Furina? Well, it seems Lady Furina has come to see you.
This music's epic. There she is.
Huh. So, she's the Hydro Archon? But how did she know we were looking for her?
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu. As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and his companion, who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Yo, her eyes is awesome. Wow.
Is she talking about us?
Nobody here seems to be holding a glass.
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you've left in your wake as you visited other nations. But I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally. Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured, I see clearly your sincerity. Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner. I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
Okay, I'm done clapping. I'm not gonna lie. Well, finding the Archon was easy enough.
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes.
True.
But the Hydro Archon's entrance was, how should Paimon describe it? A little over the top? Ahem. Miss Hydro Archon? How did you know we were coming?
Ah, I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities. You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about you.
Whoa, talk about sounding mighty.
Feels like she can't get over herself. I don't like her attitude. Look at Aether. He said, lady, I'm the main character. You better calm yourself down.
Oh? What's with these looks?
Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough? What else should I say then?
Wow, she really thinks of her like I am the god. Yeah, I am the god of this nation, and you will know it.
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Furina here. What a surprise! Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Hey, what's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Furina? Is there some kind of drama going on?
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about. Lady Furina came here to personally see him. Oh, I bet this is gonna be the duel of the century.
Ooh, I've got to see this. I knew Lady Furina would never disappoint.
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy. And despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus. You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and this traveler from another land, just as you were hoping to see.
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
Now she wants to fight. I'm gonna get a little too ahead of. That's what Palma said. Bring it on. Fighting gods? I've got a resume, bitch.
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Stand down, Clorend. I admire his bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. He is obviously a true warrior. Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Huh. Yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
On Araneus, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. I'm getting a bit old, to tell the truth.
Huh. I think I see what she's doing there. Why she's doing that. It's like a cover-up for something. Huh. Maybe she's got to do. Maybe she feels that she got to do these things to make her feel like a god. Huh. That's one.
Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel. A duel in court!
Whoa, all right! Now that'll be worth seeing!
Right. This is Fontaine, after all. Such a grand opera house. It would be a pity not to use it.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time in the opera house. Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
And we haven't committed any crimes. We literally just arrived here.
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. It's obvious, isn't it?
Obvious. Spill.
According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of violating this law, no?
There's no way this is the law. She probably just made that up on the spot. And Her bodyguard is gonna be like, yeah, wow, she is something else.
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong.
See?
That's our Lady Furina. No one knows the laws of Fontaine like
Yeah.
she does.
She came up with that on the spot because her people don't even know. So yeah, she definitely came up with that on the spot to try to frame us. That is crazy.
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object? You mean Paimon?
Precisely. Now, if you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
My apologies, Lady Furina. I don't mean to spoil the fun, but if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her, Lyney! Finally someone who's not crazy. How could anyone call Paimon a flying object?
Ah, great magician Lyney, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object, but how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So,
He's
with
epic.
such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform a trick for everyone.
Ta-da!
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did you do that?
Oh, when Lyney patted you on the back.
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the Traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
Huh? You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
I thought it was pretty good. Nice one.
Huh. I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Furina's charges no longer hold water.
Sorry, I can't. Sorry, guys. I should have turned that off. My bad.
Amusing. Very amusing, Lyney. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person. But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands. I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Lyney and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
Toodaloo, she says. Toodaloo. The outfits are fire, though.
And just like that, she's gone. Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. He never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Thanks for bailing us out, Lyney. Do you know that was going to happen?
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy. So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Furina is?
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Yeah, confusing. Yeah, confusing is a good way to put it. Is she really that reasonable?
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Lyney. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant. It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine, the Opera House.
But isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred. And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
Of course.
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do now, and we wanted to go to the Opera House anyway.
I will be delighted, my friend.
Splendid. In that case, why don't we go together? I'll show you the way. I just have something to take care of first.
Is there any way I can help?
Oh, you really mean it? Then I'll take you up on your offer. This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
Yo, Gucci bag.
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that... You asked me before about the prophecy, right? Let me start by telling you a little more about what it entails. I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
Very dark. Very dark.
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin?
Took the words
What is
right
that
out my
supposed
mouth.
to mean?
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath. Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia. But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all the time?
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
But now the water is engulfing our memories. It won't be long before it engulfs us.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death. We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's like preparing for a rainy day! But this is more than a bit of rain.
You know what it's like? It's like an inventory, like in a game. Like this game, matter of factly. like inventory space. It's like bigger than what it looks like on the outside. If the prophecy is true, then there's no way to prevent the disaster, is there?
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things. Now, if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it, regardless of what they say.
Awesome. Awesome entrance from the Archon. Just greatness. Distribute magic pockets to nearby residents. Alright, before I do that, oh wait, let's see what this is. Hear about the prophecy that's circulating around Fontaine. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that, thank you. Let's see what this was. Okay. A Lyney style magic item that can not only be extremely useful for magic shows, but has powerful storage capabilities to help people of Fontaine cope with the prophecy crisis. Wait, can I talk to those people?
So you're the blonde traveler that everyone's been talking about. My apologies for not recognizing you earlier.
Here you go, my friend. Take it.
Oh, a magic pocket? Seems you really thought of everything. I guess it's better to prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Thanks. Please, also thank the magician on my behalf when you get the chance.
Of course. Don't lose it. You won't get another one. Oh, that's a cool look. Lyney's poster. Look at the little cat. Maybe I should bring Lyney out. I just he's not leveled up yet, so yo, this party screen is crazy. What was I gonna say? Yeah, he's not leveled up yet.
Prepare to be amazed.
He's not, yeah, not leveled at all.
I don't want that thing. Way I see it, if the prophecy's true, it's still gonna be a long time before the water can cover everything. Life is all about living in the moment. What use is there in worrying about the future all the time? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
That's a matter of opinion, but okay, I respect it. I respect it. You know.
You should still take it. You never know when it'll come in handy.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that if I start moving, that means I've already given up on the life I have now. I'd really rather not.
Well, you say you have to use it, just take it just in case. Jeez. I will take it in a heartbeat. That thing is cool. I could just use it for something. Whoa. The designs are cool as heck.
What's this? So you also believe in the prophecy. Keep it. I won't have any use for it.
What? You mean you don't believe in the prophecy?
No, I believe in the prophecy. But I also believe in another story. The story says that people once lived in the ocean. They were one with the ocean and couldn't live apart from it. But as time wore on,
Mermaids?
people desired to live on land and developed blood vessels, encapsulating the sea within their bodies. Thus could people set foot on land. So, if you ask me, and water rises and takes us all, it'll be like we're going home.
Oh, we hadn't heard that one before. But people can't live underwater. They'll die. You should probably still take it.
All right, I'll take it. I guess I just feel that being dissolved into the water doesn't necessarily mean death.
Huh? What does it mean then? No, I don't want. Damn, I don't want to get wet.
Oh, you already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. So, what did people have to say? I bet you heard some interesting opinions.
No kidding. Many are quite stubborn.
Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more materials.
So, you want to collect materials? Just tell us what the materials look like and we'll help. Many hands make light work.
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need some Romaritime flowers. I remember seeing them near the waterfront on the east side of the harbor.
This is so epic.
It seems we have to use Hydro to collect Romaritime flowers.
Okay, guys, I think I'm going to end this part here. It might be just take a few minutes for you, or it's going to be the next episode. But as you can see, my recording, well, you probably can't see it, but my recording is about to end, and I don't want you guys to miss anything. So I'm just going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for experiencing this new region with me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm gonna try to get back as fast as possible. But anyway, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Have a good one.